Well, I guess we're going to try this again. Hello, again. I've actually been in like a little bit of a creative rut. The stuff I do for work takes up a lot of my mental space and my energy. And whenever I'm done doing that, I just don't really have the energy to like do anything outside of work creatively. So I tend to cook. I game to kind of shut the brain off. I spend time with my wife. Say hi. This is Spirit. She's our tortie. She hates being held. Yeah, you go. Okay. Shifted my priorities with what I want out of life over the past maybe a year or two. While I love creating and I love making things, like I've realized like I just love spending time with my wife and being at home and just living and doing normal everyday things. And I think the pressure of social media nowadays and the pressure to be online constantly, and if you're not online constantly, you're gonna get left behind. And it's this whole ever-evolving cycle of posting and creating. And while that's great, like I think there's something to be said about spending some downtime and not doing anything. But that's besides the fact. As creatives, I think it's really important to keep passion projects and to keep making these things. I want to talk about this golf video I made recently. I actually filmed this footage for a client, but the edit itself is something that just came out of my head that I wanted to piece together. This film here, I think, really represents who I am as a creative. I really love a slow bleed, and I love long drawn out shots. I love the scene just kind of taking over and letting it like work its magic. So with the opening scene here, like what I really wanted to capture was there's just like this moment of like bliss that you feel if you're a Twilight golfer like me. You really kind of understand what I'm talking about. Those weaning hours of the evening that we can like go out and just play. There's no scorecard, there's no competition. It's just you, a ball, and a club. And when you're out there and it's quiet, it's truly like one of the best things like you can experience. See, like I just love this shot here because it's you can feel the colors of autumn. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's you know, we really got to take our time with this shoot. Hello, baby. Hi, honey. Say hello to the people. Yeah, hello. But it's just these like slow, drawn out films that I think are I'm truly in love with. With these really low compositions, I really wanted to take advantage of the sunset. So here's another example of those low compositions that I was talking about. I'm a sucker for like wide empty spaces. So one of my favorite scenes is Llewellyn Moss walking across the ground after he shoots the antelope in No Country for Old Men. And it was just like, it was that scene alone, I think kind of unlocked me as a creative. And that's exactly like what I want to capture. I love wide empty spaces. I love a sense of isolation. I think this shot here really got me out of this little rut I was in. It just felt like something that I didn't think I was capable of filming. This is kind of like the opening of the present, really. Seeing this shot here, I think, was really something that I was really proud of. But I mean, this is like I said, it just has this slow bleed to it, and it just makes you breathe. And the thing I take issue with nowadays in video editing and content creation is just making everything so snappy. That's the thing that I wanted to really capture. And I wanted to do this for myself because I feel like I needed to, and I needed to respect that side of myself. You know what I mean? I'm not great when it comes to structure, and when there's a lot of rigidity, I love having an end goal and being able to veer off in whatever direction. But I think that's kind of exactly what I just wanted to kind of bring to light today, was just like this idea of creating for yourself. And even if it's not filmed for the intended purpose of being a passion project, I think if you can just piece and edit together that comes to mind, I think is like a fantastic way of kicking things off and getting back to what we all love, and that's filmmaking. The less pressure I think we can put on ourselves to create, the better we will be as creatives. So Yes, you want to say bye to everybody? Want to say bye to everybody? Bye, everyone. We will see you. We'll see you on the next episode.